Hello and welcome to another episode of Dear Kev, the show where I give you the best, worst advice on the planet. You can write to me, dearkev at KevOnStage.com, and I will give you terrible advice that you should not take. With that, first question. Dear Kev, my wife won't Dear Kev, my wife won't watch Netflix shows at my pace and then gets mad when I move ahead. Hey, listen. To be honest, I wrote this question in to myself because I need y'all's advice. I love my wife, but she does not watch shows as fast as I do. She be getting sleepy and falling asleep. I got 3 more episodes left in me. She's like, oh, don't go ahead. I'm like, but please, I need to find out what happens. Currently, this is happening because I want to finish Ozark like yesterday. And she'd be having other things. She's like, oh, I want to watch something light tonight. Or did you see this documentary? You want to check that out? And I'd be like, girl, I want to watch Ozark. And I made the mistake of skipping ahead last season of Ozark, and I finished it, and then I was just gonna fake watch with her and be like, oh, what? The cartel, Helen. But I messed up because I finished the last episode on my phone, and we got in the car, and my phone connected to the Bluetooth, and it played the credits, and she was like, you finished? And I was like, and it was like worse than cheating. You would think that I was watching twerking videos on my phone. She was just like, I trusted you. And you did this to me. And I'm like, girl, you be slow on the watch. We still haven't finished Snowfall. I want to watch shows at my pace. I don't want to wait for you, but I do. I like watching stuff with you, but you just watch slow. And you know, skipping ahead on Netflix is a cardinal sin, so I don't know how to convince her to watch ahead or trick her so I can watch ahead without her finding out. So if y'all could just answer me in the comments and help me understand what I can do, I greatly appreciate it. Thanks so much. Next question. Dear Kev, so a few days ago, I literally threw hands at my mother because she was drunk and offending me. Me and her don't really get along. I grew up in the foster care system and barely started speaking to her again. Anyway, after I busted her up, she left. I went to sleep with a lot of anger. The next day, I woke up feeling calm with no hard feelings. Now she don't want to talk to me, and I'm wondering if I should say sorry because she does pay my Netflix and on my other subscriptions, or just stick to it and not talk to her again. P.S. I'm a broke college student, so that's why she pays my subscriptions. Dear Kev, I beat my mom up, but she don't want to talk to me. Well, usually when people get beat up, they don't want to have a conversation with their assailant. You said you woke up with no hard feelings. Yes, because you punched her with hard punches. All your feelings were here. Jab, jab, hook, uppercut. You know, your hard feelings became her hard feelings. She felt your hard feelings. So of course she don't want to talk to you. What you mean? Oh, well, she don't want to talk to me. Her eyes are swollen. You punch your mom. And you're surprised that she doesn't want to chat it up with you? If you don't have money for Netflix, you're going to have to hit that big apology. Mom, I'm sorry, okay? I was watching a lot of Rocky, and I just saw how, Clubber Lang was really intense and he was focused and what he was able to do with that focused energy. And I just want to see how that would happen to you because, you got drunk and offended me. So I had to put the paws on you. You're going to hold that against me because I punched you a lot? Wow. How about foster care? Remember when I was in that because of you? You beat me up emotionally. I just beat you up physically. You have 2 choices. Apologize or go out and get work, which is going to be tough right now because you're a college student that can't actually go to college because of that Rona. So I would suggest threatening to beat her up again. Like, listen, you remember what happened last time? Pay these bills or fill these. Pay bills, get fills. You going to pay my bills or you going to take some pills? Acetaminophen, ibuprofen, Percocet, pop. It doesn't have to be this way. Pay my bills. Next question. Dear Kev, so in 2020, I decided to work from home, and I haven't been as successful drop shipping, flipping, etc. as I was hoping. So long story short, my girl doesn't like my job because of the inconsistency of income. So she thinks that's a viable reason to have an OnlyFans and strip, even though I don't like it. Should I let her do what she wants with her body? What she says, or fight for my kids and not find her porn 15 years from now? If you're not familiar, from what I'm told on Twitter, OnlyFans is a place where you can set up a website and show your body, and people pay monthly to see your boobs or your butt or your feet. You know, people pay for just feet, which is crazy. Listen, man. First of all, you can't tell a woman what to do with her body. Just not going to win that argument anyway. If you're not bringing in the money, and you also don't want her to bring in any money, you kind of have to shut up. See, when you're not paying the bills, it's like, yo, but you shut up though, because this OnlyFans is going to pay the money. All right. And 15 years from now, if my daughter finds, if your daughter finds pictures of your girl online, that ain't you. You understand me? That ain't you. You got to worry about it. Baby going to be like, Mom, what was you doing? Dad, what was you doing? You know, as a supporter of women and women's rights, Susan B. Anthony and whatnot, I allowed your mother to do what she wanted to do because who am I to not allow her? I don't own her body. She owns her body. You've got agency over your body, baby. So your mom, she went to OnlyFans. Well, who am I to judge? I was broke. You know what I'm saying? I did the drop shipping and that Rona. Blaming things on Rona is gonna be a viable excuse. Like, baby, what happened? Mom, what happened? I saw your butt on the internet. You know that Rona. Did you want to eat or not? Huh? You was hungry every day. Huh? What do you want me to do? You want me to let you go hungry? Let me show that butt. I got to show that butt. You want SpaghettiOs and Lunchables. I got to show my Lunchables. So you think I'm going to pay for biscuits without showing my biscuit? I don't want to put a picture of my hooter hotter up there to keep food in your stomach. I had to show a picture of what was right below my stomach. You don't have to worry about that, bro. Let her deal with that. Or you just make an OnlyFans so your daughter finds both of y'all. It's up to you. Next question. Dear Kev, my wife is about to get us all infected with that corona. She will not keep her butt in the house. Every day is more warnings about wearing masks and gloves, and I'm worried she's not taking precautions. Tonight, she told me she wants to get a support dog from the pound, and she scheduled an appointment for us to visit. Man, heck no. What if the dog or the pound has Rona? Please, Kev, I need your advice. What do I do? Kick her out. Obviously, she doesn't love you. She's putting your health at risk. Ma'am, you got to go. You can kill us. Now, I know apparently dogs cannot contract coronavirus. Okay. The World Health Organization said that dogs cannot contract coronavirus. So if any dog is in quarantine, they should be let out. For clarity, who let the dogs out? Woof, woof. Dad joke. Ah, ha, 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 ha. In all seriousness, change the locks, both the doors, teach her a lesson. Say, listen, you don't want to quarantine with us? Now you have to self-isolate outdoors for 14 days. You got to come back to the camp when I know you're clean. Because you could have contracted that Rona, okay? And I can't risk it. So you can stay in the backyard for 14 to 21 days. We'll put some food in a tub for you. You know what I'm saying? Throw you some slop and teach you a lesson. But if she's not serious, you have to be. Who are we? Who are we to not take this serious? You know, these people out here dying for real. People are dying that ain't never died before. Your wife thinks this is the game? Gone. Gone from away from here. Next question. Dear Kev, one of my old special friends calls me privately saying she's pregnant. I asked who this was, and she got offended that I didn't recognize her through her voice alone, so she hung up. I backtracked and found one girl that was about 7 months pregnant, and we stopped sleeping with each other about 6-7 months ago. She started calling me her Facebook stalker because I made about 9 fake Facebook accounts asking if I was the father, and if she was the girl that called me on a private number. But she never answered and always blocked me as soon as I sent her a message. It's been over a year now, and the baby has a wonderful father. A better father than I would have been. My question is, do I still try and find out if the baby is mine, or do I let it go and let the baby have the only father she knows? Why should you be a father? Why? She doesn't want you to be the father. You want to have to pick up a kid and pay for child support and diapers? Why? I'm a father. Let that baby live that baby's life. If they tell that baby later on you weren't around, send her this video. You say, girl, I tried to find out if I was the dad. Your mama didn't want to tell me. I didn't want an unnecessary bill. And now that you're over 18 and you're upset with me, that's fine. But at least I don't have to pay for that. Like with money. I'm going to pay emotionally, but yeah. It's got nothing on having to pay. Come on. Sir, you're like that's like getting a student loan and not going to college. Like, if somebody's gonna pay for it for you, you're like, should I take a student loan now, even though the university offered to pay for my school on a full ride? Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind, boy? I'll help you find it. Come on, man. Let that little girl grow up with some adversity. At least she has a stepfather. Plenty of kids grow up without their real dad and turn out just fine. Lots of them become professional athletes because of that angst. Let your daughter have some angst, some adversity. Maybe she becomes an amazing novelist, athlete, doctor, all because she wants to punish you and be like, see what I became without you. If people's dads were in their life their whole life, we wouldn't even have the Fresh Prince greatest scene ever. We wouldn't have it. Dads need to abandon their kids to help strengthen them up. Do your part to build this little girl's inner strength. You want to rob her of that? By giving her candies and cakes and love? If you really love her, let another man raise her while you spend your money in Miami. Go to Cabo with your child support money that you're saving. Don't add unnecessary bills or kids. It'd be musty. Dear Kev, I recently got divorced from my ex-husband 8 years. He has a friend he considers a brother, but they rarely talk. They grew up together and he was even at our wedding. Well, for the past few months, I've been seeing him and we kind of got close to the point where making out became the norm. Am I wrong for seeing him, although we were both single, but considering him and my ex are still friends, I guess? Listen, you got to get what you got to get. You're his ex. His friend can be your next. Sucks to be that guy. You guys got divorced. Cut the ties. If his friends got great peen and you want it, take it. You're a woman. Take what's rightfully yours. Don't let old relationships hold you back from new peen. If you want that man, take that man. Rub it in his face. Put it on Instagram like, yo, this is my ex-husband's best friend. Now he's my best friend. Little wink. You know the little smirk emoji? Put that on there. Drive him crazy. Rub it in. Do stuff you didn't do when you were married. Maybe you were conservative when you were married. Post some thirst traps now. Say, my boo like it. Make your ex uncomfortable. Shouldn't have got divorced. I don't care whose fault it is. Rub salt in the wound. Rub salt in the wound. Sucks to be that guy. Sorry, bruh. Sucks to be you. Thank you for tuning in to Dear Kev. We're here every Friday on YouTube, Facebook, wherever podcasts are found. Join the Patreon if you haven't. KevOnStage.com. Click Patreon, or just go to patreon.com/KevOnStage Studios. We got much more content that we only put out exclusively for our patrons. And you also get to watch a lot of stuff early, live, Discord access. It's a whole thing. So join us. See you next week.